Mark Zuckerberg is worth over $100 billion. But unlike most billionaires, he wears the same $15 t-shirt every day, drives a modest car, and lives a surprisingly normal life. Or does he? Because what I found about how Zuck actually spends his money is absolutely wild, and it's nothing like what you'd expect from someone that rich. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the image. Mark famously wears the same gray t-shirt and jeans combo almost every day. He said he does this to reduce decision fatigue. One less thing to think about. His first car, a Honda Fit. Even after becoming a billionaire, he drove an Acura TSX and a Volkswagen GTI. Not exactly billionaire flex material, right? This frugal image has defined Zuckerberg for years. But here's the thing, the reality is way more complicated and way more expensive. Let's start with real estate, because this is where things get interesting. In Palo Alto, California, Zuckerberg doesn't just own one house, he owns 5 properties on the same street. He bought his main $7 million home, then systematically bought the 4 houses surrounding it for over $30 million total. Why? Privacy. He wanted to control who his neighbors were. But that's nothing compared to Hawaii. Zuckerberg bought 1,400 acres of land on Kauai for over $100 million. We're talking pristine beachfront, waterfalls, and complete seclusion. He built a massive compound with an underground bunker, self-sustaining farm, and even its own energy system. Reports suggest he's spent at least $270 million on Hawaiian properties and construction. Oh, and there was controversy. Local Hawaiians weren't happy about the land purchases and the walls he built, but Zuck, he kept buying. Here's something most people don't know. Mark Zuckerberg spends an insane amount on security. We're talking $23 million per year just on personal security. That includes a full-time security team, armored vehicles, advanced planning for every trip, and 24/7 protection for him and his family. Facebook's board even approved an annual allowance specifically for his security, because when you read the face of one of the most controversial companies in the world, you need protection. Add in home security systems, cybersecurity, and privacy measures, the number gets even bigger. That $15 t-shirt is looking a lot more expensive now, isn't it? Remember how I said Zuckerberg lives modestly? Well, he recently bought a $300 million super yacht called Launchpad. This thing is 387 feet long, has a helipad, support vessel, and can accommodate 48 guests and 52 crew members. It's one of the most expensive yachts ever built. He also travels by private jet, a Gulfstream G650 that cost around $17 million, plus operating costs that run into the millions every year. So yeah, the guy who wears a $15 t-shirt flies in a jet that costs more than most people will earn in multiple lifetimes. But here's where Zuckerberg's spending actually gets interesting and, honestly, pretty impressive. In 2015, he and his wife Priscilla Chan pledged to give away 99% of their Facebook shares during their lifetime through the Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative. That's tens of billions of dollars. They've already invested billions in education reform and personalized learning, medical research, including a goal to cure all diseases by 2100, criminal justice reform, affordable housing in the Bay Area, COVID-19 response, and vaccine development. They've also donated over $400 million to election infrastructure and voter access. Whether you agree with how they spend it or not, they're putting massive amounts of money toward causes they believe will change the world. Meta logo, VR headsets, metaverse demos, and then there's the biggest bet of all, the metaverse. Zuckerberg has spent over $36 billion on Reality Labs, Meta's division, building VR and AR technology. He literally changed Facebook's name to Meta and bet the company's future on virtual reality. Critics say he's wasting money on a fantasy. Supporters say he's building the next computing platform. Either way, it's the most expensive pivot in tech history, and it's all coming out of his vision and his wallet. So what's the truth about how Mark Zuckerberg spends his money? It's complicated. He genuinely does live more modestly than most billionaires in some ways. No flashy watches, no Lamborghinis, no gaudy mansions with gold toilets. But he spends absolutely massive amounts on privacy, security, land, and long-term baits. He's not buying status symbols, he's buying isolation, protection, and control. He's building compounds where he can live completely separate from society. He's investing in technologies that might not pay off for decades. It's not traditional billionaire spending. It's something else entirely. So there you have it. Mark Zuckerberg might wear a $15 t-shirt, but he's spending like a man building his own private empire literally. From Hawaiian compounds to super yachts to betting billions on the metaverse, Zuck's relationship with money is as complex as the platform he built. What do you think? Is this responsible billionaire behavior? Or is something weird going on here? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want more deep dives into how the ultra-wealthy actually spend their money, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.